Finance channel. Welcome. I'm live. My name is Soninye and welcome to Womiba Finance channel. If today is your first day of joining us, please can you give us a thumbs up and can you always or subscribe now, please, because in this channel we are raw as in raw. We say the truth the way we see it, pertaining location, migration, or trying as immigrants, trying to make money and all that. I'm talking to my brothers, sisters in United Arab Emirates, Dubai, then Qatar, Doha, then Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Radia or Ridia, something like that. So I don't know how to pronounce all this name, but Oman, Zanzibar, or Morocco. If you are our brother or you know someone that is there working, this video is for you. Or if you are in Libya and you're trying to cross the channel, or if you are in um, Sudan, because there are many Nigerians that are still in Sudan, Egypt, around that route. So this video is for you. And my sisters and brothers in Africa, this video is for you. So before you try to go to Dubai, watch this video. And before you try to go to Doha, Lebanon, or all these countries to work, become a maid or anything, just stay here. I will tell you why. I don't think your best option in life is anything Middle East. Yes, I said it with my full chest. So, number one, Arabs, yes, they don't believe that blacks are of their equal. And they don't believe that we deserve citizenship after many years of staying in the country and working in the country and paying tax. They don't believe that. Or it is not in their belief system to say, oh, this person has stayed in here, worked diligently, paid their tax, and is a good citizen. It is he or she is helping the economy, because when you are working and paying tax, you're helping the economy because the government function with the tax you paid. So that is why whenever I'm talking, I said make sure you pay tax wherever you are, because that tax is something that link you to the official, to being legal and official. Pay your tax, get the proof, stored somewhere, because you might need it one day. So now let's talk about Dubai, which is popular. And Dubai is in a capital of United Arab Emirates or something like that. And they are the company, are the brain behind the Middle East tourism. So then we have Qatar. Then Doha is the capital, where Al Jazeera is the Middle East International. I think it is situated in Doha or something like that. So we have Kuwait, we have Oman, and we have by the other side we have northern Arabs like Morocco, Libya, those ones. We have those ones. So our brothers and sisters, even Lebanon, our brothers and sisters sometimes move there because of hardship, crisis. So they move there to, get some form of safety, like people in Sudan that move to Egypt, and they are not treated well where they are because they are black skin. So now let's talk about Dubai people. Dubai, if you are in Dubai, there's nothing, you are not entitled to citizenship. So that is one. If you are in Doha, that is the same thing. That is number two. If you are in Saudi Arabia, that is number three. You are not entitled to citizenship. So you will ask now, what is in store or in store shelves for you? There are many things for you. Now, because you have worked in a foreign country, your CV is it will be better articulated by anybody reading it. But hang on, there are many people in Dubai. They are not doing corporate work. So most the majority that are there are doing like uh, um all this work that is not corporate, because if it is corporate, you will be known to be paying tax. But this kind of job where contractors like in the building sector, in the service sector, like the maids, the people that work in the hospital, and so on. Okay, I have handled a case whereby a nurse in Doha, I think it was in Doha, that I think it was last before the COVID, last 3 years or thereabout, 2001, but it is early that she came to do mental health in masters here. So I was the one that did the application processes. So now this lady told me that one day, because they don't know these things when they go to the country, like from Africa, you're going to Dubai and you don't know the future there. And again, our people, due to the things are not made open in those countries. Like, in UK now, if they're talking about immigration, is in the mainstream media. That is not the case for people in Dubai. And that my friend that was in Doha, that's not the case. They don't know the immigration stories about this country. They don't know the laws. They don't know anything. All they know is the work and the payments. They don't know like that they are not entitled to citizenship. They don't know. Till one day, after 7 years, that my friend, that my client, she's not really my friend. We talked this Christmas, but just to say Happy Christmas and New Year. So this my client had um a problem one time where she was working. So she now asked a colleague, a Philippine colleague that is there, whether she can get passports because she has stayed there 6 years at that time. My dear, they said no. She started asking. Is when that she started asking. She had stayed 6 years and she started asking. They said no, you can't get. And she said, what is she doing here since? Like, and when she was telling me, I said no. That is why I don't like the way Africans move. I'm an African, but I don't like. Before you move, you need to know what the return of investment of your years, your youth, because most of you that go there are between 25 to 40, 45. So these are your active years. So if you're putting those active years in somewhere, you need to get a better return of investment. So places like Doha, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Kuwait, Oman, Morocco, they will not give you citizenship. You will not never be entitled to citizenship. So there's no point of being there. But then, since you have been there, it will be easy for you to migrate to islands or countries like Barbados, like St. Kitts and Nevis, Cook Island, Cayman Island, and all these Caribbean islands that have a route for people that are working in their country and paying tax. Because one thing about St. Kitts and Nevis is this. So far, you have paid tax for 5 years, you are entitled to permanent residency. And that is the same with Barbados. So imagine that 6 years this my client spent in Doha working as a nursing assistant. Imagine she did that in somewhere like Cayman Island, Cook Island, St. Kitts and Nevis. She would have been entitled to do citizenship by now. then take that passport to come to UK, because she can move around anywhere in Australia, New Zealand. You see where I'm coming? Because they don't know. They just go there and start working, getting salary. They don't even try. But please, once you land in all this island, that first day you land, the thing that will be in your mind is to find a means to start paying tax in whatever you will be doing. If probably you are a plumber, you get a job, ask how you can register yourself and get a work permit, so that when you get a work permit, you might register that business, or you might get a job maybe in the hospital, maybe in the construction site. You have yourself documented in the system. What do I mean by having yourself documented in the system? Make sure that your name is where it is can be verified the day you started living in that country. I still come back to the first video I did today, that I normally ask my clients to go to college, because once you studied, nobody will say that you didn't study, because most of the college are 1 year to 2 years. And some of them, if it's technical college, you might be working and getting some money too. And the school fees are cheap. Some school fees are $500. Some school fees are so cheap that you can even pay it at once. Then you start counting your years. There's no point as at today for any African migrant to stay in places like Dubai, Saudi Arabia, in all those countries. What are you doing there? You will not get anything, except you are there that you don't really care to get another passport that will better your life or your situation. You just want to hang in there and work and get paid and get out when they don't no longer want you. Because that is the reason why you need to strengthen your stay. Because so that nobody will bully you and send you back home anyhow. So a citizen may be German citizen, maybe UK citizen. Have you seen someone like African migrants panic that they will send them home because they sacked them from work? No, it doesn't work that way. So that is why the first thing you have to do immediately you land in Dubai. If Dubai is only the means you have of escaping, find out that, then go. But once you save a little money in that your job, start thinking, where can you go? How can you get to St. Kitts? Because you don't need visa to go to this Cook Island, Cayman, Barbados, and St. Kitts and Nevis, and St. Vincent. You don't need visa. You just to get the money to book the flight ticket and book the hotel where you will stay, because you will be checked into the country by the immigration. So you need to have a hotel booking where you are going to spend your holiday, because that's no visa needed is for holidays. But once you get in there, you start asking questions, start knowing how to strengthen your stay in the country, so that nobody will bully you in future, and you will be one step ahead or forward to get citizenship of that country, that will enable you to go and live freely in other countries of your choice. So this is my advice for anyone in Dubai. So I'm not saying if going to any other country is not your cup of tea, stay where you are. Enjoy Dubai, enjoy Kuwait, enjoy Saudi Arabia. But if you want something tangible for future, you want a good health care, you want free education, you want some level of security in case if there's any crisis in the world, then you have to think it through. You have to think other means. Please, if you have any question, you ask me. And again, can you just give us a thumbs up? Please subscribe now. What are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button, because you're not going to be charged. If you have any question, you can ask me. If you want to join me live, you can join me live. So that said, then the last thing I want to say tonight is this. If you are in Dubai and you have not saved enough, stay where you are and prepare yourself a little. It doesn't harm anyone to prepare themselves for future. It doesn't harm anyone. So prepare yourself, then start looking to where you want to go to. If it is St. Kitts and Nevis, if it's Cook Island, if it's Cayman Island, if it's Barbados, start all these places that you don't need visa to visit so that life will be easy. And again, even when you go there, your CV, if you do your CV very well, you have to put that job you have done. It means that you have had an international experience than your CV will be more or way, way more than people that don't have international experience. So, guys, this is all I have to say because I have many people that are in Dubai, in my or Doha or Saudi Arabia or Malaysia, all these things. They will not give you visa or they will not give you a resident permit and even citizenship. So, if you know anyone or you are the one, start thinking. And when you have made a choice of where you want to go, then you come to WTP. We might have something to help you because that WTP, I will manage to come there as early as tomorrow to answer all the questions. So all your questions for like 3 days, I have not answered many questions that are there. I will come and clear it tomorrow morning so that we get ahead. This final thing is about our tech courses. Okay, the Indian guy has come back and he told me that he has to make inquiries and come back. Why I want to give him all these chances to come back? Because we need certificates. He will be, if we are paying him to teach us, he will need this certificate because we are trying to look for international job in USA, in UK, in Fiverr, in Upwork, in People Per Hour, in freelancer platform. So this is what we are planning to do. So he must find a way to give us certificates. Then tomorrow I will talk to another girl to see whether she already has a certificate for her students. If she did, or if she's given the certificate, then we might ask her to come up because we need to learn Windows, basic Windows applications, Google applications, and data and data entry, Excel, Access, PowerPoint. We have to study all these things so that we can go to freelancer platforms to go and work to earn in foreign currency from where we are. Cedis, Naira, Rands, Kenyan shillings, all these our currencies, they are shaking. So if we depend on our local currencies, we might not go anywhere. We might not get far in future. So it's better we get someone to help us, train us like 5 years old, because I noticed that most people don't have computer skills. And that is what is preventing them from even going further to learn some basic computer skills so that they can start earning money by themselves. So, what we have planned to do, I have told the guy I have talked to in India that, look, majority, over 80%, don't have basic knowledge of this thing. So if you're designing the course or designing the pattern of learning, you must make sure that it will be something a 5 years old will understand. So he agreed, but this certificate is important to us. So we must wait till we are sure that someone who will pay will give us certificate for us to even, when we migrate, we use that certificate to get a job. So that's all I have to say today. If you have any question, you ask. If you want to join me live, you join me. And please, can you just subscribe, please? I'm begging you. We want to get the 10,000. I don't see it happening this week because you people are watching me, but you're not subscribing. And please subscribe, click the like button, please, can you click it? Make sure that you click it and give us a thumbs up so that YouTube will know that we are here and we are working hard. We are really working hard to give you all the information you need. So if there's not any other question, so we might call it a night so that we can go to bed and sleep. If you are in Dubai, you are in Kuwait, and you still want some clarifications on all the things I have said about the countries, because I keep on making you aware of the countries where you have chances that you don't need a visa to move to in WTP. I have shared many things. But tomorrow, there's samples I need to share with people that will start writing their CV, people that already have some tech skills. So they are asking for CV samples. Please, in the morning, I will share it. I'm really tired today. In the morning, I will share it after answering all the questions that are there in the group. I will answer the question. Then in YouTube, I will answer all the questions because I like communicating. I like helping you people. May God help us. That's all I can say. And may 2024 benefit all of us. And may you prosper in this 2024. In Jesus' name. Amen. So, guys, can you drop your question here or you come to WTP and drop it? Like I said, I will answer all the questions from 3 days ago. So, the minute I started answering the questions, then I will give you some samples tomorrow for you to start preparing your CVs. And I have shared all the content about all the samples for other work like caregivers and cover letters and a statement of purpose for people that are going through study routes. So for college application, I will share some samples for people trying to write a supporting document for their college courses and like vocational studies. I will give some samples about some vocational training CV. So you will get that tomorrow. And I wish all of you luck. And as always, I love you. And stay safe wherever you are. Any question, come to the BTP. So bye bye from me now. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to drop a comment. And I love you. Bye.